it's me, Breanna, and you're listening to That Time We Got Reincarnated as an Anime Podcast, episode 28. You can find us on youtube.com/SaveTheGameMedia and podcast services. If you want to show Save the Game Media some extra love and get early access to all of our content, you can find us on patreon.com/SaveTheGameMedia. All that fun stuff. Today I'm joined by my co-host and friend, Kyle. Before we get started, How are you?
Tired, busy. I think I have a ridiculous amount of things to do this week.
Like at work? Because it's the finals, huh?
No, it's not yet, but work, and then after work I have like an appointment every single day. And so like I worked 7 to 4 today so that I could leave 8 to 3 tomorrow because I have to go to an appointment at 3:30. It's a whole thing. It's not fun. Being an adult, not fun. Don't recommend.
That does not sound good.
But other than that, okay.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Nothing too crazy. Just working, reading, playing games, usual.
Cool.
I was gonna ask, what have you been watching? Anything crazy? Or reading?
I read volume 9 of The Detective Is Already Dead. It makes me bummed out that they adapted the anime so poorly, and everyone didn't like it, even though it's getting a second season for some reason. Because the light novel is actually pretty fun and like entertaining.
I've never even heard of that.
Trying to think, what else did I watch?
Detective?
I watched.
I've never heard of this. What the heck?
Really?
Yeah.
White
hair protagonist. Why haven't I heard of this? No, I'm just
kidding. Yes, is great. Still watching the seasonals. ReZero is unfortunately on. I'm all caught up with, but it is on hiatus for a few months. Not hiatus. It's in its mid-season break. It was planned, but it's still a bummer because I want to watch it because they ended a really good part.
I feel like they haven't even done anything yet. They just set up everything.
It's been 8 episodes, and I'm just like, I feel like 8 isn't a good number to stop at,
Yeah, because does that mean there's only 16 in the season? I don't want that. Or are they stopping twice?
Yeah,
and it's 24.
Yeah, no, it does say there's only 16.
That's really messed up. I need to speak to the manager.
Which seems shorter than the other ones, right?
Yeah, they are. They're usually like 24, 27.
Yeah, I was gonna say season 2 I think was 12, and then they took a break, and then they came back for part 2, and it was 12 again. So yeah, that's a bummer. As I look through my anime list, I realized that there are series from summer and spring that have not finished yet. Maybe I should just give up on them, but who knows? Don continues to be absolutely fantastic. The new character they introduced is very funny to me. I don't know why. She's just very funny.
I don't like her that much, but
oh really?
Yeah.
She's just an idiot, and it's just so I enjoy it so much. I mean, Momo's still MVP, but
best girl.
Yeah.
Did they air an episode this last week, like on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm behind one then.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
I think the only Thursday episode that didn't air last week was Danmachi. They took that week off, which is probably good because in the last episode of that, they used an AI generated house in one scene, and it was very obvious. Yeah.
Gotta love that.
No, you don't. I'm trying to think, how long has it been since I talked about things? Let's see.
2 weeks.
Score. Has it only been 2 weeks? Feels like it's been longer, but 2 weeks is probably accurate. I read the new volume of The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. So good. it's so good. It's like peak fantasy Yuri. And
Just that we start using shorter names.
you could just call it Magi Revo. That's what most people do.
See, but unless you're in the know, you don't know you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what the abbreviation is.
Sometimes I see people abbreviate things, and I'm like, what? What does that even mean? Or they'll abbreviate things, and I'll think they're talking about a different show, and they'll talk about something else. I'll be like, that's not what that abbreviation means.
Yeah. Have you heard of the book series Under the Oak Tree?
No.
Okay.
But it makes me want to sing that Fall Out Boy song.
So there is a book. It's originally, I believe, a Korean web novel.
Mm-hmm.
And they're translating. There's now a comic as well. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Korean. They are translating the novel as well as the comic. And I bought the first book in the book series, like the first volume of the novel. You should look up that book. It is one of the most beautiful books I've ever seen. And so far, based on everything I know, it seems like you might like it. It's not Yuri, to be clear. But I think you might like this book. It's really pretty, and the story seems real good. We'll say
cool. That. Yeah, I've noticed what is it? The Seven Seas, I think, has been doing a lot more Korean and Chinese stuff.
Yeah. Which I think, I'm really glad that we're kind of in this era where they're bringing that stuff over too, because a lot of the stuff that I do read is actually Chinese and Korean. So very happy about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Other than that, I think I just watched most of the seasonal stuff. I think I'm caught up on everything now.
I'm behind on everything.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. I don't think I started anything new. I was looking for new stuff, but I couldn't quite figure out what I wanted to watch. You know, like when you want to watch something but you don't know what to do. So you just end up scrolling forever, and then you fall asleep because it's been an hour, and you're like, oh well, time for bed. So yeah,
I think you should watch Card Captor Sakura again. It's real good.
I mean, it's still there.
You got to get to Clear Card.
Have you watched anything?
Have I watched anything? Yes.
What did you watch?
Christmas romance movies.
Okay, not super helpful.
No, it wasn't super helpful. I did watch, because we didn't talk last week. I did watch the episode before of Dawn to Dawn. That one was really good. Where he's like, oh, I'm gonna do something during, I can't remember what his excuse was, during lunch, and then he was trying to work out. Oh my god,
he had a project he was gonna work on or something.
They're so cute. I love them. I enjoy the show, and
you think it's gonna get a second season?
It better,
right?
It better. I did read the first volume of the manga. I own the second and third, so I'll be reading those as well. But I haven't quite done that yet. I did read genuinely one of the best pieces of fiction I have ever read in my freaking life. And it was a fan fiction. It was so good. In case anybody wants to read it, it's called From the Sidelines. It's genuinely some of the best writing I've ever read. If they had an editor, I think, and they rewrote it, it's completely it's an AU completely. So it's they could have just wrote this as a book, but of course it's a fan fiction. So I'm if they were to pull the names, change the location, and then just have an editor fix some of the simple sentence or spelling mistakes, I think this book would be a bestseller. It's incredible. But it's called
bestseller.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's called From the Sidelines. It is a Bakugo Deku.
Oh my goodness.
But it's like I'm telling you, it's like nothing related to heroes. Like they're literally like one's an athlete, one is just like in school and studying, and it's crazy. It's really good. It's only like 400 and something thousand words too. So
only your casual 400,000 words. That is it's
just
too
think
much.
of it like a trilogy.
I'm pretty sure that's way more than a trilogy.
Well, some books are like 120,000 words, so like, you know.
So just add another almost entire book on top of that, and yeah.
I mean, I only read it in like
Well.
2 days, 3 days, something like that. So
All right, well,
can't be that long.
This is how she uses her time, everyone.
I'm telling you, it was like really, really good. It talks about like, it specifically talks a lot about like Bakugo's anger issues and like where they like stem from. Like, I mean, it theorizes where they stem from, obviously. And then like him thinking that he would never be able to fall in love because he's just an angry person, and it's just really cute.
Okay. Just write an original story, people.
I'm telling you, they could resell this as an original story. There are 3 different Draco Hermione fan fictions being published as actual books next year. 3 that I'm aware of.
But why?
Because they're really good writing, and so they're getting
I can't think of a single time those characters like interact that doesn't involve like Harry.
Do you not remember her like slapping him across the face? No, punching him. She punches him in the eye. That's what it is. I'm telling you, it's good.
That's it. That's what starts the romance.
No, it's it depends on which one you're talking about. Most of the time that is like because like she always of course takes Harry's side, so there's like tension there, and obviously like he always calls her like bad names, and is generally prejudiced against her because she is muggle born. And so yeah. And also she sucks with Ron. Like, come on. Ron sucks. Listen, I'm a believer of Draco being with Harry. Like that's where I, that's where I plant my flag.
Listen, they all messed up.
Respect Draco and Hermione.
Luna Lovegood was right there the entire time, and no one made a move.
I can't decide because it's like I get it, but I do feel like she kind of is queer coded, you know? Like it feels like she's probably lesbian.
Okay. One of the girls, make a move.
Who is shipping her with? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she's like, I do enjoy it. Like, I think Ginny and Luna is a good ship, but I don't know who else.
No, Harry had to bang his friend's sister.
Yeah. I don't even like those two together.
I feel like it does kind of come out of nowhere.
Right? They're like, everybody's like, oh no, they were building up. I'm like, building up to what? She had a crush on him? Like, for 1 year? Like, ugh, I can't. I don't like Harry with Cho either. See, he just needs to be with Draco. I'm right about this.
Move on. Just move on. It's over. It's done.
It's not. It'll never be over because I'm just going to keep reading and rereading these fan fictions. So.
She has boxes of books that she could be reading. That she put away in the storage.
Hey, that's not fair. I've not read only fan fictions. I'm at like 140 books right now, and only like maybe 40 of those have been fan fictions. That's a pretty low percentage.
Anyways,
do you want to get to the news?
I suppose we should.
Okay. Do you want me to do the first one, and then you can do the second one, and then I'll do the third one?
Sure.
Okay. I just care about the third one. So Sony is looking to, well, actually I care about the first one, but not in relation to anime.
I didn't even know you knew what the third one was.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Sony is looking to purchase Kadokawa. So Kadokawa confirmed receiving an initial letter of intent Those are a lot of words. From Sony expressing interest in acquiring the Japanese entertainment giant. Sony owns Crunchyroll, having purchased the streaming platform in 2021 and then later merging it with Funimation. Purchasing Kadokawa would give Sony the rights to a huge catalog of manga, light novels, anime, you name it, like books.
Kadokawa
Like
owns
seriously,
it.
yeah, whatever. Like everything you can think of, Kadokawa probably owns. Listed here as Bookwalker and Yen Press, but there's a lot more than that. The worry here is that this will create a system where Sony can sell the rights to anime and licensed properties to itself, and thus reduce the price they pay, reduce the profit that's going to the artists, the authors, all that stuff. I definitely get that. I will say this is also related to like the video game purchase that they're looking to make as well, because there's rumors that they're going to be purchasing. Why am I not thinking of the name? Hello.
From Software.
Yeah. Which is, I believe.
Well, Kadokawa owns.
I was going to say they're under Kadokawa.
Like 60-something% of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So if they purchase Kadokawa, it would help streamline things between those two companies, which could lead to more Bloodborne, which is really where my brain is at.
Yeah, I mean, I really think they're mostly interested from the anime perspective, rather than the video game perspective.
I think I agree with you, but I'm more interested in the video.
Yes, you're more interested. You just want that Bloodborne.
Yes,
I get
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, see, I've only read 138 books, guys. It's not that bad.
Nice. I would prefer if this acquisition didn't happen, though. Vertical monopolies, which I don't know how this wouldn't be one, where you sell rights that you own to yourself for streaming at cheaper costs. I don't know how that wouldn't be one, but we will see.
Why would they even have to sell the rights for streaming if they own it?
Because they all are owned under Sony, but they all operate as different
different entities. Oh,
yeah. So you need to still have contracts and things in place.
So you couldn't just do a free contract?
No, I don't think so.
Thanks. Okay.
Well, I also don't think authors would agree to that.
I don't mean from the artist's perspective. I mean from the bigger companies like Yen Press and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, High Dive is really the only competition left for Sony.
And High Dive is garbage. Is this our weekly hour of talking shit about High Dive?
I heard someone say that High Dive has never gotten any big series, and I was like, you're an idiot. I was like,
they only have 2 though, maybe 3.
But I mean, Oshinoko is huge. I mean, that was that's probably their biggest series that they got.
I think you could also argue Danmachi, but yeah.
And then Danmachi is probably the other one. But then they do also have a lot of rights to Kyoto animation stuff, like the Atomical Market and the K-On! Movie and all that stuff. They have Bloom Into You. So
see, that's only big to you though.
I know, but they do have a bunch of licenses to series that are good, that are exclusive to them in certain territories, that you just this art club has a problem. I was looking for that on Crunchyroll, and I was like, where is this? And then it was on High Dive, and I was like, why do you have this? I was like, I didn't watch this there originally. So yeah, it's weird what they do and don't have the license to, but I don't know.
Too bad that the app is garbage.
The app is not great. You are correct.
Yeah.
But
don't I know it?
We make do with what we got.
Yep. Okay, number 2.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about Robert and his anime corner. So Robert's Anime Corner is a retailer in the U.S., and they have stated they have been informed by NIS America that NIS America will not be repressing anime titles that they own, including Cardcaptor Sakura, the complete series, Kimi ni Toroke, From Me to You, Volumes 1, Toradora, Volumes 1 and 2, and Yuru Yuri Seasons 1 and 2, and more. They do have some stuff in limited numbers in warehouses, so if you do want to own any of that stuff physically, you have to buy it now, because it's not going to be reproduced. and then it's all going to skyrocket in price because it's going to be out of print. And I hate when things go out of print, like books and things that I want.
It's crazy to me that Cardcaptor Sakura is going out of print, especially with how popular it is.
Yeah, like, and it's not even like the individual. It's not like they were selling like individual seasons. Like, I'd understand if you're like, oh, we're only going to sell the complete season series from now on. Like, they're just stopping it completely. Like, if they were only selling like, oh, season 1 is going to go out of print, then season 2 is going to go out of print, you'll have to buy the complete series to buy it. I'd be like, okay, at least you can still buy it.
Yeah. Huh. Weird.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Last I knew, NIS didn't respond when asked for like comment about it or if they were affecting anything else.
Okay.
All right. Apparently, you know what this next series is.
Yes. So there's a series called The Summer Hikaru Died. So this is actually a BL, hence why I know what it is. So this is a story about two kids that grew up really close, and one of them goes into the mountains, and when he comes back, he's weird, basically. So he like it's known that he apparently. So okay, let me give you the official because apparently I can't talk. So basically, he goes up into the mountains, and hello, right here. Yeah, so he's fatally injured while hiking in the mountains alone. I just want to make sure that that's like a known thing before I said it.
Don't hike in the mountains alone, people.
And then basically it's known that he comes back, or sorry, it's known that he died, but then he shows up again. And so they're like, hey, what's going on here? And so his friend is like, there's something wrong with Hikaru. So that's what it is.
Yeah, he's a zombie. Put him down. Kill him. Again.
So, yeah. Good stuff.
So what's happening with it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. The whole point of it is that it's coming to Netflix. Netflix picked it up. We already knew that it was going to be an anime. I think the anime was announced in like May, June of this year or something like that. But it's coming to Netflix. Netflix picked it up. So if that doesn't tell you that this anime is going to be good, I don't know what does.
Well, I'm just kidding. Guess I won't be watching it.
Hey, I tried.
I know, but Netflix said no fun. No fun for you people.
Well, you could just get Netflix, but
no, it's too much. It's not worth it. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We've got 3 confirmed BL's anime next year. Just pointing that out because
maybe you're finally gonna eat good, you know?
Yeah, 3.
Maybe it's better than 0.
Yeah. 2024.
Yeah, it's like when Nintendo had the year of Luigi.
Yeah. I need the year of MM Love.
You know, like some people cared, but not everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the next story is about the 2025 edition of This Light Novel is Amazing. I'm not gonna read the Japanese. The guidebook reported its list of the top light novel series on Tuesday. Author Takagi Amamori and illustrator Imigimaru's Too Many Losing Heroines topped the Bokaban. Illustrator and male character Nukumizu won the top male character rankings, and he's great, fantastic character. And as is tradition, in place with the title, the novel's character Ana Yanami placed second in the female character rankings, and they released a funny video on Twitter about how she continues to just lose and always gets picked second. So that was good. I really like this light novel. The anime was fantastic. If you haven't watched it, watch it. But then number 1 was Mahiru Shina from The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. She topped the female rankings. And the light novel illustrator ranked second.
Bad choices.
What'd you say?
Bad choices.
Nobody
likes The Angel Next Door.
What's wrong with you? Why do you hate good things? She's just like an agent of chaos. She just wants everything to burn. She's like, oh, this
Listen.
is sweet and cute and caring.
I
No.
think what's her face from the Magical Girl show should have won. She was clearly best girl.
From the Evil Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Can't remember her
I don't
name
even
off
know
the
if
top of my
she's in
head.
this competition, but
I don't think she is. This is for
I'm gonna
light
pretend that
novels.
she's. I know, but I'm gonna pretend she's in a light novel. I actually think it's an anime original, but I'm pretending.
But yeah, no, I mean, Anna's great. Actually, all of Too Many Losing Heroines is fantastic. Oh, I read volume 3 of that too.
Mm.
But yeah. Anyways, that's it. Just some light novel fun.
Okay, good stuff. I
Now
love
it's
light novels.
your turn.
My turn. So episode 9 of Danmachi season 5 has been delayed. It was just for 1 week, so probably by the time you're hearing this, it's already been resolved. But
Yeah, absolutely.
it was delayed.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting pretty tired of the arc they're in right now. I don't like what I can't even remember her name. That's how much I dislike her. The goddess of fertility. I don't like her.
I can't remember either. It's not Aphrodite, right?
No.
I was about to say Hestia.
Goddess
That's the name.
of fertility. No, that's the wrong. Just gonna put Danmachi.
I can see what she looks like in my head. I just can't.
Yeah, me too. Freya. That's who it is. Freya. I don't like Freya. I don't like how this arc's going so far. But I mean, there's been some cool moments, but I really wanted to see it all pop off. It's all kind of just been building so far. So we'll see. But
sounds good.
Still enjoyable. All right. So Crunchyroll, this is the next story. Crunchyroll announced that on December 19th, it's going to stream the Fate Stay Night Heaven Feel movie trilogy. I've been waiting on those. So this is the alternate path. So there's Fate Stay Night. There was Fate Stay Night on Unlimited Blade Works, and then they adapted Heaven's Feel as a trilogy movie. And they're finally getting released on Crunchyroll for streaming.
Who animated this one?
UFO Table.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna look gorgeous, as it always does. This is gonna follow Sakura's path rather than Rin's, even though Rin is clearly the best. But yeah, this announcement came after Crunchyroll also released and streamed the English dub for Fate Strange Fake on November 23rd, which is unusual because the Japanese dub doesn't come out until December 31st.
That is weird. Wait, what's Strange Fake?
Oh, it's just a different series.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So if you like Fate, you're getting a lot of it, and people do like Fate. So
people do. I have a feeling that will become my personality for a little bit when I finally watch it. You know, it'll be like a 2 or 3 week period where I'm like, why has nobody talked about this?
I've never heard a single thing. Why didn't anyone tell me this was that good?
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen when I watch it, but it's not yet. So you guys got some time. I start reading fan fiction.
This trilogy does have some pretty dark. Actually, I mean, the whole Fate Stay Night, all 3 paths kind of have some dark and messed up things that happen in them to some characters. So if you don't like that, be warned. Your turn.
My turn. Okay, so the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has announced. Why is it and sciences? All right. Has announced the films eligible for consideration in the 2025 Oscars in the animated feature, international feature, and documentary feature. So Naoko Yamada and Science Saru's The Color Within. Please, can I watch this? I'm pretty sure it's coming out January. Hold on, I'm just looking now. Tickets, US release, right there. I swear to God, if you don't let me look up the US release. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's January. Yep, it'll be out in January, it looks like. Yeah, January 24th. So I will watch this very shortly. I've been waiting for this. How many times have we talked about this movie? Like, I feel like we've talked about it at least 3 times, 4 times.
It looks really good.
It does. I'm really excited about it. Anyways, next is Yoko Kuno and Nobuhiro Yamashita and Shine Animation and France's Miyu Production. Ghost Cat Anzu 2D animated film. I did watch Ghost Cat Anzu. I do recommend it. Don't go into expecting something that's like high in action. Basically the way that the film operates is it gives you a lot of little slices of life. So it sets up the premise of like, this is how this person got here. This is who the characters are. And then it gives you little slices of like the characters' lives. And then the last 30 minutes or so of the film, all of those pieces come together and then it gives you a payoff. But it is kind of like a quiet, like film. It's funny. It's cute. I enjoy it. Don't go into it expecting action because that's just not what it is. Okay. Next, we have Yoshiyuki Momose and Studio Panox anime film of A.F. Harold and Emily Gravitt's The Imaginary novel. I don't think I've seen this one.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, that was one that I hadn't heard of on the list.
Oh, it looks like it's on Netflix.
Ah, okay.
So it looks really good though. I'll have to check that out. Next is Kiyotaka Oshiyama and Studio Durian's anime film of Tatsuki Fujimoto's Look Back one-shot manga. Watch it. It's good. It's short. It's dark.
It also just got announced about an hour ago that Look Back is going to be returning to theaters starting Friday.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen it, you can go to the theater and see it.
You should go watch it today when this is coming out. It's today. Go watch.
Yeah. It's also streaming on Amazon Prime. So
you watched it, right? I'm not crazy.
Yes, I watched it on Amazon Prime.
Okay. Cool. The Kenji Kamiyama and Sola Entertainment's The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim film that's not out yet. It's coming out this month. Will also be eligible for consideration. Very exciting. So there's a little note here that says while they are eligible, some of them still need to air for at least 1 week in theaters in the US to receive a nomination. That's probably why the Look Back is coming back.
Probably. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
because it only aired for like 3 days.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, if they air for 4 more days, it doesn't say it has to be continuous. I think they just want to meet
7
the week
days
requirement.
total. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good. I think it'd be cool if that got a nod. I liked it. I think it, while not like super high rated for me personally, I do think it is very like artistically beautiful.
Yeah, that's my thing is that it's like there's really, I mean, it's very short. There's not too much going on, but I feel like it has a really impactful effect, like artistically. I know that sounds kind of like woo 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 whatever, but like I just think that.
Well, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel saying that, but like at the same time, that's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, and if
where it's like the way that they talk about like the way that they used silence in the film, like there's no music at some points. There's a lot of just like silence or people walking around and nobody's talking, and I don't know. I think it was done interestingly.
I think one of the best directed scenes in that movie is where she's drawing manga and it's like very silent, but you as the viewer can also see the TV playing in the background. And you can see like the headlines of the news of breaking news or whatever. Mm-hmm. But you're just she's just drawing manga for, I don't know, it feels like 5 minutes, but it's probably not. And then finally she like starts listening in or whatever. I think that was a very well directed scene.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean it's cool. And that's the news, right?
Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I don't have anything else for the news. So
Yeah, me neither. Nothing really broke in the 3 days since the last time I made that document. So actually, I guess one piece of news was Blue Lock said that they're going to air their final 2 episodes back to back on the 28th of
Blue
December.
Lock better yet?
Define better.
Like, did they fix the animation?
Oh no. Let's not go crazy now. They
It's still just one
outsourced
person.
They outsourced this last episode, and I know because they were in the credits. And you know how they would always do those like additional time things like after the end of the episodes, where they were like funny little gags with the characters or whatever. Those are basically like stop motion PowerPoints at this point.
Love that.
Yeah, so pretty awesome.
Looks like there's been a date announced for Honey Lemon Soda of January 8th. I'm really looking forward to that one.
I just hope it's not on Netflix.
Don't know. Honestly, I think that one's probably going to be on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything else. Sorry, I'm just like scrolling through just to see if there's anything. Oh, more 7 Deadly Sins that nobody wants.
Oh my goodness.
My Happy Marriage is coming in January as well. That will be on Netflix.
Yes, that will be.
Looking forward to that. I need more. I need more BL and less ridiculous anime titles.
Well, you're never going to get that second one.
Yeah, well, one can hope. Sailor Moon the Super Live prepares for London performance.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Have you heard anything? No, I was gonna say the one. What's the horror anime that was airing for Uzumaki stuff that finished after 4 episodes? So I was gonna ask if you heard anything else, but
you finished after 4 episodes and it was awful.
Yep. What a sad day. It looks like Kaiju number 8 is getting a special episode.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's called Hoshino's Day Off. Looking forward to that. Are you gonna go watch the Lord of the Rings movie?
No, probably not. Gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I like Lord of the Rings. I'm not like a super big fan of it. Took a class in college on it.
Yeah. Who would do that?
I'm not oh, you remember this person? And then tell me their whole back history about then it relates to some spider or something. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about how Shelob's mom is the spider that killed the trees.
Yeah, those trees, man.
Ungoliant. I love it. So good. The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. Do you think he's hot?
He's invisible.
Yeah, but like, you know the girl in My Hero, Hagakure? Like, you kind of know that she's cute, right?
You just know, like, intuitively.
I mean, now that we've seen her, spoiler alert, for like a million seasons in, and for like a half a second thing, you like kind of see her face. She's cute.
You like translucently see her outline face and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a little bit more on the Summer Hikaru Died. They announced some of like the staff and stuff like that. Not that it's like necessarily like super important, but the director will be Ryohei Takeshita. And Chiaki Kobayashi will be Yoshiki. Shuichiro Umeda will be Hikaru. If you guys haven't seen, like, this is like a dark horror anime. So if you like horror, this is like not BL romance. This is like, it's kind of obvious that at one point he had a crush on him, kind of BL, you know? So it's not like overtly like romance.
It's implied BL.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the writer acknowledges that it is a BL, but like in like the lightest sense, it's like, it's the same way like how My Hero Academia is a BL, where like none of the romances are really acknowledged. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's definitely like romance is not anywhere near the forefront of what's going on. So yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, it's on Netflix. It's locked in Netflix jail,
Yep. Well,
and no one has that, so there's nothing
I
anyone can
do.
do.
Wait, what's this Christmas cake thing? Sorry, free rent
Christmas
Christmas
cake?
cakes?
Oh, yes.
Ugh, this is why we need to move to Japan so we can get Christmas cakes. Free rent Christmas cakes.
With free rent face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to stab her, I'll be honest.
I could eat free
Yes.
rent.
Okay, bye, Lenise. Yeah, just scrolling through here. Oh, there's gonna be another romance anime this next season. Did you know this? It's called Anyways, I'm Falling in Love with You. It looks
Yes,
so
I
cute.
did.
You guys, it's a good time to like romance anime. It's
Yeah,
not a good time to like BL anime.
just looking like next season. Next season, I have quite a bit already like put out, like put down to watch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Honey Lemon Soda. I'm gonna watch that. What's the English name of it? I'm marrying the girl in my class I hate.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch that one. Then is this the one you were just talking about? There's that Medaka Kurawa is impervious to my charms anime.
I have not heard of
Yep.
that one.
There's that one, the Office workplace romance one. I'm gonna watch that
Oh
one.
yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
There's there's something about that Okinawa accent one. I can't remember the title of it, but that's another romance one.
Wow. Okay. Sounds exciting.
Something about a neat ninja. I'm gonna watch that one. It's gonna be great. I was gonna watch this Medalist show that's airing next season, but it's gonna be on Disney Plus, so I'm out.
Oh, you don't have to Disney Plus either?
No,
Ah,
no, I don't. Again,
what
not
were
worth the
you
price.
thinking?
Trying to find that one. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. The reverse. It's not the normal one. It's the reverse where all the guys fall in love with her.
I don't think I know that one.
You literally just talked about it.
Wait, sorry, what one?
Anyway, I'm falling in love with you.
Oh, sorry. The way that you described it like totally threw me off. I don't know why. My brain is I'm telling you guys, don't do 4 hours of sleep multiple days in a row. Not a good idea.
Yeah, you just shouldn't. Oh, I didn't know that. I want to escape from princess lessons.
Okay, true story. Did you guys know that they did the sleep studies? I mean, they do every study on men. But did you know they did the sleep studies on how much sleep is actually needed on men? And so the 6 to 8 hour recommendation is actually for men, not for women. And so when they started doing sleep studies on women, they found that women need to sleep 8 to 10 hours.
Personally, I need to sleep 13 to 17 hours a day, I think. And then really just use the rest of the time.
So it sounds like you should be a cat.
Oh, I wish. They got life easy. Anyway.
Do we have anything we really want to talk about today? Because I don't.
No, I think today's going to be a shorter episode. I think we were just going to catch up on the news. I did have, I don't know if I recommended it, but I did put in my recommendation of the week that because you were talking about horror. You were talking about horror anime. Miracle.
This is one of the worst. I'm just kidding. I think it's good. I just did not finish it. But it's Mieru-ko-chan. And that's funny because Mieru is like the potential, so like she can see, like the girl that can see.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah. It's good. There's an anime that's good too.
Okay. My recommendation for horror would definitely be Another.
Okay.
Perfect for the holiday season. You know?
Is Another the one with the umbrella?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought.
The umbrella, the elevator, you know.
That umbrella scene is iconic.
It is. And every time I get in an elevator, I do think of the elevator scene. I'm like, well, this is it for me.
That was a good run.
It was a good time, you guys. This is it. I'm gonna die in some random elevator. No, so I was actually gonna talk to you. Okay, so this is actually slightly related to anime, so it can kind of be our miniature topic. We have one other thing to talk about. Okay. One thing first that I was gonna bring up. Have you seen 1,000 Times Resist? And do you think it would be something you'd be interested in? So there's a
No, I
game
don't
called
know. I don't know
there's a
what
game
that
called
is.
1000 Times Resist. The only reason I bring it up is it does have slightly like an anime aesthetic. I believe it's made in China, if I'm correct. But it is it's one of those games that you should go in as blind as possible. It's incredible. It should have been nominated for some of the game awards, particularly best narrative. But yeah, it definitely has an anime aesthetic. It has the mechanics are a tiny bit janky. Not as in they don't work, but it like you can tell it's like they didn't have the biggest team to make it, you know? So I don't know. It's a really good story. It's really good. It's got 10 out of 10 on Steam. It's got 9 out of 10 from IGN. If you can go into it blind, I would recommend it. It's on Switch and on Steam. So yeah, I don't know. If you want to check it out, you can. I thought I'd bring that up since it definitely has that anime aesthetic. So you just walk around and talk to
protagonist.
people. No Twin Tails though, which is why I was hesitant.
Yes.
I usually know
It's
better
rare.
than to bring up stuff that doesn't have Twin Tails. Okay, so that was one thing. Second thing, you guys, guess what's happening this like by the time you're hearing this, it has already happened. Kyle and I are actually no longer with this world by the time you're hearing this. You know where we'll be? We'll be in the world of Infinity Nikki. We'll be gone off of this plane. We'll be being magical girls, cozy magical girls. Did you did the pre-order thing too, right? Even though I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, I did because I spend money recklessly.
Yeah, so there's like a $10 thing that you can like because the game's free to play. But it's like there was like, oh, you can buy this version for $10, and I was like, say less. Don't even know what it is.
I think it's 120 free polls they're giving you, and they're giving you like a birthday costume, like free outfit for her, and a whole bunch of other free outfits to celebrate the release.
I'm gonna
throw like, yes.
I'm so excited about this. When does it come out?
So it comes out
tomorrow?
No, not 9 p.m. my time Wednesday.
So it comes out on the 5th. Technically, but in some other time zone, right?
It'd come out the 5th UTC, like Japan.
Oh, so yeah, that makes sense. So okay, so that's why it's on Wednesday for us. Okay.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday night for us, which would be 9 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. your time. Two things. One, if you see it goes live to download, will you let me know? Because I've been like trying to like. It's supposed to go live for preload tomorrow. I'm so excited, you guys. Yeah. Screaming, crying, throwing up. Very excited. The other thing I was going to bring up is how excited are you about this? Oh, it's going to be great. I'm glad that I can just like save any like free currency that I get for playing the game to collect out like whole outfits that I want rather than worrying about like different characters because I can just play a dress up game instead.
Yeah. Wait, do you get to make
Um,
your character? Like, do you get to change their hair and stuff? Do you know?
I think that's part of the outfits.
Oh, so the outfits change the hair?
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
think
I
they
want
also
some control.
I think they
'Cause,
also change your like skin tone too.
oh God. Oh God. Okay,
Um,
yeah. I'm very excited about this. I will say I do love the whole outfits. I think they're very pretty. They're um dude, this review, finally a worthy Genshin Impact killer. So that's not the point of what I was gonna say. The point of what I was gonna say is I love the outfits. I think it's very cute, but I want like some control. You know, like it's a dress up game. Then let me dress up the character. You know,
well, you can dress up the character, yeah, because
but it
so
looks
from
like
what
they're full outfits.
no, so it's different parts of an outfit that you can mix and match.
Oh, see, I didn't pick that up at
Yeah,
all.
so you have to like pull, and if you pull like duplicates of outfits and stuff, you unlock alternate colors of the outfits,
Mm-hmm.
so you can do more that way.
Okay, I'm very excited about this, you guys. I'm just sorry. I just went to their website.
I don't know. It's just like I saw the one outfit where she was like a fairy princess, and that is like the 5-star one where you can like you get a free one with all the abilities, so you don't have to worry about that. But then like you can fly kind of like a fairy if you have that
Uh-huh.
one. But then
Well,
I
that's what
saw
I'm saying. I think that you have to have like the whole outfit because the powers are related to the outfit, you know?
I think I think that's related to the centerpiece of like the outfit, but I think you can customize
Okay.
like the hat and hair and stuff like that. Because I know they come in pieces. I was watching a video on it the other day, from someone who played like the closed beta test.
Okay. I wish I was in the closed beta test. We applied.
I also yeah I did not get in. So
Um, it does say that there's a pre-registration on the website.
yes,
Did you
I mean
pre-register?
no, because it's gonna register me when I start up on PlayStation.
Okay. Okay.
Pre-registering is generally like if you're gonna be playing, if you want to make like link your email account and make an account for them through like mobile and PC ahead of time.
I see.
But I'm gonna play on PS5, so
God, this game looks so good. Oh,
yes, it
screaming,
looks very
crying,
pretty.
throwing up. Yes.
I'm hoping that the servers go live a little early, like even like 8 p.m. even like an hour early would be better for me.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're
But
old and go to bed early.
yeah, but we'll see. I don't know. It looks real good. I'm very
It
excited.
does. It does look so good. Please.
Gonna get all the outfits with the twin tails.
Of course you are.
Gonna get. I also want to
Nobody.
get those. I want to get those outfits where she's like an urban, where she kind of looks like an urban explorer, like she's exploring like the Arctic or something. Just random outfits that aren't just like, oh, she's a fairy dressed up princess.
I'm really excited about it.
More
I don't care.
casual.
I don't care. I'm excited for all of it. I want all of it. I want the cozy outfit for when I'm just, building my house or whatever. I need the, the really sparkly outfit for when I'm running around being a magical girl. All of it.
Doing the platforming and jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I've heard combat's not like a huge. I've heard combat's not like a huge thing in it. Like the combat's kind of like very simple because it's not like the main focus. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's fine with me. I'm like, I don't really
that's
care.
honestly fine with me.
But yeah. Well, that was our Infinity Nikki.
It was.
Talk, everybody.
It was our Infinity Nikki talk. Just wait till next week. Just wait till we really get going. I do. Hold on. Let me make sure that this is not past the character limit before I say this. It's not. Okay. For the episode title, I am naming it "Do We Ship Sony and Kadokawa?" So I just wanted to know: do you ship them?
No, I don't.
You don't ship them?
I don't.
Not even for like a fan fiction?
Never.
The bird in the square.
No, they're breaking up forever.
Okay, well, I'll ship them then, just to be argumentative. I think that they're beautiful together. I think that they would have a lovely romance. Enemies to lovers. Okay, guys.
Are
We'll
they
see you in a
enemies?
week. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. It's a fan fiction. It doesn't have to be real.
Good. All right. Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. See you next week, guys.
Did you read the
Oh,
people?
the patrons. Oh my God. Sorry. Special shout out to our patrons. Alpaca Tom, Fabulous Breanna, Breanna's mom, Breanna's brother, Lindsay, Nikolai at Night, Cypher Primus, Brendan Marios, Marcus O'Neill, Lillian, David Hotwright, Dave Harp, the Xbox Expansion Pass, Lee Navarro, Silicana, Ellery Woods Parker III, Chad, and Rick Davis. Thank you guys for your support. I do appreciate you, even if I forget to read your names. You can find Kyle nowhere besides the Discord. He's just hiding all the time. You know those hermit crabs? It's him in the shell all the time. You'll never find him.
It's pretty accurate.
You can find me at Fabulous Breanna, FABULIST, BRENNA. You can find Save the Game Media at Save the Game Media most places except for Twitter, which is Save Game Media, or X. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, that's for real spies now, so